Hey y'all, this is Lou Temple. You know me as Axel on The Walking Dead, and you're watching Rocking Dead with Eric Broadbent on Rocking Dead TV. You follow me?
Hey everyone, Eric here from the EVH and Gear TV network, and of course Rocking Dead back with you today, and another new video on The Walking Dead. So before we get into today's video, two things to share with you. First, a spoiler warning for both the comics and Season 9 of The Walking Dead. And secondly, now would be a totally awesome time for you, members of the Walking Dead family, to become a part of the Rocking Dead family by hitting that subscribe button right now. And not only that, turn on every notification that you can so you don't miss a beat. Okay, so we were supposed to have a show this past Monday with actor James Chen, who plays the witty Cal, gatekeeper at the Hilltop, and has been with the show since Season 6, and I think Episode 11, if I'm not mistaken. We had some technical issues with our internet service provider, so we had to postpone and rebook the show for a later date, but both James and his incredible public relations firm were very accommodating and totally understood the situation. But the itinerary for the show is locked in, and I can assure you James will be on the show in the very immediate near future. That's where those post notifications will truly come in handy. So today, Skybound released the first teaser poster and look at Alpha, leader of the Whisperers, and full Whisperer motif for the back half of Season 9 that sits just on the other side of our approaching holiday season. To give you an idea of the reaction this image has on some people, I texted this image to my better half, Sandra Lee, who's behind a couple seasons on the show, and her response was, "Jesus, don't do that, man." Scared her pretty good. And speaking of Jesus, can we get a thumbs up in this video in respect for our fallen Jesus from the show? Truly a character that was way underutilized and a complete waste, if you ask my opinion, how this character was kept on the bench's sideline, so to speak. Hopefully in flashback form, which it appears that he may be returning in, we'll get some more satisfying moments from him that will help us with our grieving. Now let's jump back to Alpha and read the article published today from Skybound, which gives us a bit of an idea of what's coming our way. I can honestly say that I think the fear and the absolute terror that we all once felt early into The Walking Dead is back, and quite possibly even bigger than before with the emergence of the Whisperers. So here we go with the full article. The Walking Dead's next major villain, Alpha, gets chilling new portrait. This was written by Johnny Odell. AMC just released the chilling new key art and description for the second half of The Walking Dead Season 9. In the mid-season finale, spoiler, Jesus was murdered by a man wearing walker skin over his own to blend in with the undead. We know from the comics he belongs to a massive group called the Whisperers, named after the quiet way they communicate as to not tip off their walker comrades. The key art image features their leader Alpha with her finger to her mouth, signaling a whisper. Alpha, who is first introduced in issue 132 of the Walking Dead comics, is a leader who eventually comes into conflict with Rick and Maggie's groups when her daughter Lydia is captured. She is played by British actress Samantha Morton, Minority Report, Fantastic Beasts, and Where to Find Them. Additionally, we now have a description for the second half of the season, and it goes like this. The Walking Dead Season 9 finds our group of survivors, both old and new, continuing to deal with the impact of events that took place during the 6 years that have passed. Since the disappearance of Rick, many of these characters have become strangers to each other and in some ways strangers to themselves. What they do know is that they are in undeniable danger. They will soon realize the world just beyond does not operate as they thought. The group's rules and ways of survival no longer guarantee their safety. A whole new threat has crossed their paths, and they soon discover it's unlike any threat they've encountered or endured before. The group will start to question what they think they see. What may appear to be normal in this post-apocalyptic world could actually be more disturbing and terrifying than when the apocalypse first broke out. All that is certain is the stakes are high and enormous. And a reminder from the article, The Walking Dead returns to AMC on Sunday, February 10th, at 9 p.m. So there you have it. That's the article from Skybound, which I have linked in the description below as well. What are your thoughts? Do you think the Whisperers bring back the fear and terror that we once felt? Do you think they will be an easy adversary to defeat? Do you think they will bring great consequences to our communities? Those that are familiar with the comics, do you have any predictions whose head we will see on a pike? Please, I'd love to hear all your thoughts, comments, and theories on everything I just mentioned. Don't leave here without a thumbs up and share your story below. I read just about every comment, and your interactions mean a lot to me. This will probably mark my last The Walking Dead related video for 2018, but you know how much I love you all, so who knows. But if it is the last of 2018, may you and your loved ones and the Walking Dead family, and also Rocking Dead family, have a wonderful holiday season, Merry Christmas, if that's your thing like it is for us, and the most wonderful new year ever. You rock, and I am very grateful to have you taken some of my content here on the YouTube channel. Until next time, we'll see you soon. Cheers.